Heyo. Sorry. Never played it. Yeah, it's one of those titles that you always have off, but to play it? Me neither. I thought this is finally the time. I started yesterday and it was pretty good. I wonder if it will be running well with my 4 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, that's like the biggest problem we could face. But this game doesn't look that good. It'll be okay. I hope. So, as you can see, there is a theme, but maybe I will say what happened yesterday. So I am a mage. At the beginning I've helped my friend who turned out to be a blood mage. I helped him to escape from some mage ritual thing. He was supposed to be screwed out of all emotions. Unfortunately we got caught. That blood mage escaped, while me, my character, got pulled out of the mage circle, and we joined some Grey Wardens who fight dark spawns. Dark spawns are the main enemies in this game. What happened later? Oh yeah, we did something irrelevant, and then there was a big battle with dark spawns, during which the leader of Grey Wardens, so my leader, pretty much, betrayed the king by withdrawing his armies from battle, which caused the king to die. We almost died too in that battle, but we got rescued by Forest Witch, and now we are traveling alongside with one other Grey Warden, Alistair. Is it Alistair? Maybe. Or Alistair? No, I will say Alistair. And the other one, Morrigan, who is the daughter of this witch who saved us. And we are traveling where? Looking out for help. Signs that dark spawns are coming. And yeah. We are about to visit dwarves, elves, and some guy that Alistair wanted to visit. The swamp? It was kind of swamp, yeah. It was forest, but pretty swampy. Oh yeah. She's a daughter of a witch. Oh, you did? Okay. What were we supposed to do? Content. What? Okay. Oh yeah. This is Earl Aemon. Or Aemon? 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 This is an EA game, right? This is the guy that Alistair wants to visit. Then we can visit dwarves, elves. I want to visit elves because I am the elf. And yeah, we can also visit mages that we kind of bothered in the past. And something. I don't know what is this yet. But I haven't visited Schuller's Palace yet. Hey czerwona. Co tam? Okay. I like to move camera to the back and let's get some roots. And find something. Refugee.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment. I've never thought about your mother. Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother in the middle of the forest?
Wait a second.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostate. Mages outside of the tower. That's illegal.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you?
I am the mage outside of the tower.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Is something?
You there! If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
Thanks for warning.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is all...
Back off! I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I can have the Templars give away everything in your car.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Falls apart.
Oh, you there! You the people. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? Didn't I mention profit?
He is starting outlandish plans for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in your shoes, given a chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought those soldiers from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to...
You are smart.
Look, straight. I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You want me to bid against him? We don't have that kind of cause.
Okay. How about now? And hey means what's up?
We have nothing to offer but our gratitude.
Gratitude is also pretty good size. Yeah, this guy will probably sell me some things cheaper, while other citizens will probably give me something back someday.
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving. And hear more belly aching? I'd rather take my goods back to Denerim.
Oh yeah, I am intimidating.
You wouldn't dare. I'm leaving.
Not yet.
And who's gonna make me leave him? You? I
Of
hope the
course.
Darkspawn choke on your cheap hides. Ah!
I suppose it couldn't be helped. Maker, help us all.
Hey, wait, I wanted to kill him. Where did... Oh well.
It will be done.
Wait, what is this? Janitor's board. What is... First crates, of course. I think I need some... Not this, but... When to stealing, I've got only first level of it. Maybe not? Anyways, what's on the board?
Chances it will be done.
Bandits. Job board. Yep, we need a job. May the Maker look after his children in our hour of need. Okay. I killed some bandits already.
Rating their board.
No, it will be easy.
Now that's dedication.
Doomsayer.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts.
That's how it
There
will
is
be.
nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children.
He sounds
Better
convincing.
to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
I'm not filled with blackness. Only white. Don't conjure.
Be my guest. I've no urge to try out that axe of his.
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. Darkness swallowed the marshes whole. This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
Okay, this time.
No!
No.
Do not touch me! You bring evil and destruction! It is the end!
Never
He
mind.
was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Come on, I will visit elves and dwarves and it will be okay.
Our courage. But there's nothing we can do. Then, what shall we do? We must try to go north somehow.
Yeah,
Your king
Let's go
is
now.
dead! There is no hope!
wait. What?
Of course.
That sucks. I was expecting more than just 2 silver coins. Okay. Thermoron.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left. So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Sure, sounds good.
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Brian will appreciate that.
Oh, so the thing on the board was actually about the bandits that I killed before. I was wondering if this was a good choice, but okay.
The revered mother runs the chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Sir Kobe.
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
And Loghain is the one that betrayed the king, by the way.
Make her watch over you.
So there was supposed to be something. Oh yeah, someone wanted to give me reward for getting rid of bandits. Look for someone with name.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde.
Bryant?
We are the only hope of protection this village has.
This guy has something all over him.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Tairn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims. Why is that, if I may ask?
Why is it so dark? To match the colors of the game.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tairn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden.
Yeah, hero.
Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern. The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Unless... Yeah, but seems like we go to the wrecked cliff first. After all, even though I wanted to go to the elves first.
My mission takes priority, but I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts. What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. A reward? Oh, of course. I hope a sovereign is sufficient. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Yeah, rewards. That's what we are all for after.
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales. Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this. If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Yeah, thanks.
That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Golden coin. It's a reward, sounds good. Rand.
Yes? Who might you be?
I'm not a Grey Warden anymore.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights? Then what might I do for you? Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off? Indeed, they're gone.
It's true. I saw the bastard running for the hills myself.
That's an impressive feat indeed. Will you accept a small reward for your efforts?
What?
If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
But this was the only quest on that board.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the Horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
It's okay.
Travel safely, and may the Maker...
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word despair, fear, and ignorance. Those who cry out from the shadows be comforted.
Spreads across all four corners of the world. Let it rise.
You ever
at
wonder
last to
if
the
that's an
ears of the
accurate
Maker?
likeness of Andraste? Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had buck teeth. How would we know?
I think it's suddenly locked.
And then shall the Maker
I
return
like that.
to the Black City in heaven.
Before I arrived in this place.
Very well.
Alright. So we should go to the Red Cliff, yeah, that's what he was talking about. Anything more here?
Of course.
Yeah, filled with quests.
Have you seen my mother? She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village. I will, but only... So, are you really an elf? Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Today I am. No problem, I guess.
Yes.
Deep mushroom.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there? No one else?
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
Can I make traps? No. No.
Old man Barlin said that
There's one skill for that.
Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want
Poison is
normal
actually
traps.
something for me.
He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric. None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his... I didn't...
Something is I can?
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
No?
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
Actually...
Maker's breath. You've answered my prayers. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
What did she... give to me? We should visit some shop to sell a lot of this stuff. Okay. Who do we have here?
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from...
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace. A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Ah, of them. Hello,
You
there.
mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Oh, I see.
Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of it.
Let's ask her. If she's somewhere around.
Marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate.
Another
And I was muted, I think. Anyways, we killed them. What is this? I haven't seen really.
Quickly!
Yes.
Right. I wonder... Yeah, it's even down in the poison. Oh. So actually...
What now?
That's how it works. I didn't know that. What? Yes, yes. What happens? Guess I just used it. That's all. Another board? Wait, there was supposed to be something. Those bandits? I guess I was.
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us alone!
Very well.
Begin the onslaught.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged. You want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going to use that to fix up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son and I come out of this with our heads.
That's so fine.
One good turn deserves another. That's what the missus always claims. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Do you have anything to sell?
We'll be off as soon as this mess is
cleaned up.
Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Injured. Where's an injury? Hey Fluffy, what's up? And thanks. No? Or yes? I guess that's the only way to go. To install this game? Sounds good. I was like about to start this game so many times, and yeah, eventually it had to happen. I started yesterday. It's fun so far. Hello, Mr. Dragon.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too. Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
So this demon was Archdemon all along.
What do you need?
What's this? The other... Oh wait,
it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good?
That sounds good.
Yes?
I need a merchant right now.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I've...
The discount. Quite expensive. That's not really better. .38 strength. Will I ever have this much? Spirit hands. That's actually not bad. I'll think about it. That will be good for the... I forgot her name. Morrigan? Morrigan. Yes, she was using bow. Rules that I'm not sure what are for yet. Good? Rotten onion. That's a great gift. No, no, destroy. Well. Dragon's bow. Morrigan could use it. It's one magic and one willpower worth giving up on 5 armor. I don't know if 5 armor is much, that's the problem. I'll keep one, just in case. Oh, I've got 32 gold. That's good. Is it worth it? I guess bigger range? Bigger spell power? Okay. Not like I have anything to spend all this gold for.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed. He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my...
enchantment!
And there you have it.
Enchantment!
Yeah, let's do this. Something. I'm not really using electricity damage. Electricity. Let's use this rune. Yeah.
What? Enchantment? Enchant!
Okay, but... oh. No, there are no items. Okay, sorry, I'm slow.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
I wanted to sell this, and we're done. Now, where is Morgan?
What do you wish of me?
Ooh.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer. Then I assume I'll...
Wait, why -10? Come on, I was actually being nice. Maybe.
What do you wish of me? We are in camp, so... why? Do you wish me to leave? If I wanted to leave, then I would go.
Okay, I'm not talking to her anymore. It's only getting worse.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners?
Are you?
The name is Levy. Levy. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
The first one is perfect.
He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. his pledge fulfilled. My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with... My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as Freeload. So King Orland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak, and perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way. Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous. Will you help me?
Sounds good.
A thousand blessings. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the...
We're supposed to go to the next cliff, but yeah. This guy showed up. So now we don't. Nothing more to see here, I think.
Yes.
Indeed.
Oh. Oh, this is the premium thing. Redcliffe, but let's help this guy first. After all.
And here we are, Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels. It's just teeming with history, can't you? So, I'll follow you about. This place has the stench of death.
Maybe
looks like it's seen better days. Better centuries, more like.
Once the Wardens flourished, their ranks full, their caliber certain. Now they even accept people like you, Alistair.
Hey!
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice, then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
Oh, what was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too. How's that possible? This place truly is haunted.
Looks like it. Yeah, mage.
The veil? Yes, Warden.
Where are they? kill him?
I see.
Yeah. That was not good. Let's see. I'm not sure if you can. Here, greater. And now he has to leave.
Spirits must be on our guard.
Now you go! You will pay for that!
The guys from the left didn't come out.
Sense unnatural foes.
Okay, no, they did.
It will be done. Very well.
I am your death! Begin the no mercy!
It has to be some killer or someone like that.
Of course. As you said.
There is no hope for you now! Bleeding badly!
So I will check if there isn't any healer out there. I think there is actually.
Flee while you can! This is a waste of time!
Yeah, so those conditions to set in tactics are a pretty interesting thing. I rather prefer to concentrate on one character at the time. Alright, didn't we have some bow or something for her? Oh wait, she's using... Oh, never mind. And can't even use it. Yeah, never mind.
It will be done.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens. Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up! I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
So brave, even when starving, and my great-great-grandmother stood with them. Not much is known of King Arland. The War of Succession that followed his death, now that was a piece of work. Lasted nearly a decade, and almost burned Denerim and the palace to the ground. Loads of history was lost, but maybe there's answers to that. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
I got snowballed by this guy. So when the door open,
The men's morale is low.
I go
My spells
quickly
are of no use in this matter, Commander.
right straight
There
to
is
him.
more to leading men than sorcery.
Definitely a good strat.
I, for one, will never give up. I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now.
It will be done. I send It will be done.
As
you
say.
say.
Is that better than whatever I started to have? It is not? I think it's not. More defense by half. But chance to avoid missile attacks. No idea what is this chance, but this one is tier 3. This tier 2. I will go with that.
Yes.
I don't like this.
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
Nelate Obrasus
Contraste's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes! Press them! Press them now!
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now. The battle is lost.
Avernus!
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
Let us end this quickly! I will not
Summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew.
Could it be that this guy from the beginning of the game had something to do with it? He was also a blood mage, it turned out. I forgot his name, by the way.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
not a fan of this camera work, by the way.
It will be done.
Nice looking brother, huh? Probably won't work, but let's save first.
As you say.
Yeah. Here.
Step no further, Warden. This one would speak with you. This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal. This one has tasted her memories, seen her thoughts and hidden places. But she is food for this one. No more, no less.
She doesn't look that bad for great-grand's... a great-great-grandmother.
What is one woman-child compared to your might? Strike me down if my terms offend. A fool this one would be to betray the Warden. The Soldier's Peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the old mage tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons, no more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world. This one will roam, this one will see, this one will feed. But without me, the veil will grow weaker. More demons, more misery. You choose just one of my kind, or many. This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken. The magics, all moving things, the very stone if you have the power. Something inside keeps my kind locked away. Yes.
Warden, my family's been looking for answers for over, but not like this. I'll support your decision.
Agreed. Any questions Levy has of the Dryden will be answered. You only must destroy. For your purpose, there is nothing more you need.
You will deal with the demon?
The Levy gets his questions answered. You get nothing more.
I should have asked first. What is it in it for me? I guess.
Good, good. Nothing must live. Gnash stone with teeth if you can.
Spirit. I wonder if
it will be done.
attack us instantly or something. Health arrow. And closed chest.
There is no hope for you
Wait, there are traps, I think. Yeah. Can I see them on the ground?
It will be done.
Or maybe I just stepped into all of them. I think I did. Sounds like me.
Beware, these creatures can be unpredictable.
What do we have here? Easy choice. You found the vial. Did you drink it? Sure. Hint of understanding. The abilities. The abilities. And what is this? Power of that? I think this wasn't here before. This is not bad. I guess I don't use this thing. Eight and 9. This one's not where I was supposed to go. Wait. Daddy. Oh.
Very well.
That's a digital door.
I hear you. Don't disrupt my concentration.
Is this the guy?
Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance? Only just. I have only a short time left. Why are you here? What is your intent? To what questions, I wonder? Ask.
For question is over. Right after I said that would be pretty good.
What use would storytelling serve? The tyrant Arland is long dead, as is all our noble co-conspirators and the Grand Rebellion. Sophia's corpse may walk and talk, but she, too, is no more. He ruled with fear and poison, his treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle. We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so pressing then, but the kingdom lives on. Too many mouths to quiet. Even sorcery can only go so far. So we met with Tirn Kuzland. With him on our side, we had a chance of victory. Instead, the King's Guard ambushed us. Commander Dryden and I barely escaped. Of course, to nudge people to keep our secrets safe. Sophia should have let me nudge harder. Her scruples were her undoing. Perhaps, but it was survival. For months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. Dozens of demons, called by my hand. But with so many variables, I suppose, calculation errors were inevitable. I was so close. She gave the order. I would have summoned the demons anyway. Only under Wardens can true magical research continue. A chance to rediscover the secrets of ancient Tevinter. Chantry lies told to subjugate the mages, to keep them docile.
Actually, you might have started the blight.
And how do you know they are right? Their faith would have you swallow a great deal for small comfort. My only regret is that it failed, and that I never had a chance to make Arland pay. And who draws this line of what is safe, proper, or moral? The Chantry? Corrupt, mundane, pathetic little men? You? Embrace the core tenet of the Wardens, any means necessary to win. So be it. My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with.
What's it? Surely this guy isn't trustworthy and too smart either. Should I stay with the demon or rather deal with the demon? Well, let's kill everything, I say.
My body may be frail, but my sorcery is not.
It's your time to
When was the last time I saved it? I hope it's saved for me.
Yes. Spirit must be on the guard.
Hey, watch it!
A monster? But if I am a... Why are you here? What is your intent?
Beware, this creature can be unpredictable. Very well.
Very well, that's sure.
Yes.
What are these ropes? I could use some new ones. Ooh. Huh?
As you say.
New quest, ancient history. It won't work, right? It will work. Let's level up this guy in the meantime. Heal yourself. Okay, he cannot heal. We'll go back to Sophia.
What do you need? What do you need?
Nothing.
Very well.
I couldn't move for some reason. Some trap activated.
The maelstrom has subsided. The Magus's web is destroyed. This one remembers the deal. Come, follow. Gossamer strands only stand between this world and home. Feel it? So deliciously weak here. So frail. The entire world should be as such. But this one will feed the veil. Make it strong. My brethren will not make it easy. Are you ready? You keep the brethren away from me.
Oh. Like, defend thing.
This one will sew the strands together, make lattice with pain, experience. Then we begin.
There's so many things. Okay, it was not her. I was confused a bit. Qualified for specialization. Oh, this thing. I see. Not really interested. I think Arcane Warrior. Wait, no. Or maybe. Shall we? Why isn't there a like just pure mage specialization? Whatever. Never mind, I cannot even learn it, so whatever. Permanent bonus to damage from basic attacks. Not bad. That sounds powerful. They would have to get shot first. This sounds good.
And it is done. Your veil is strong. This one has kept its word. Now this one will go. There is much to do. Ask, human. Ask quickly.
Grandmother, Sophia, she knew about the blood magic then?
Yes, she did. Avernus was powerful, useful. It suited her ambitions.
But my grandmother was a hero.
In her own mind, yes. She aspired to rule the land of the waking, to cast out the tyrant king, to mete out justice to those who betrayed her. Cousin Arland was so coy, so devious, years before she sensed the asp.
I don't understand.
The old king died without kin, and the Dryden sought to don the crown. But the boy Arland was thought pliable by those in power. Fools. The Dryden powerful, charismatic, insightful, and ignored. They gave her a choice, death or the Wardens. She bided her time, she waited, she lived. The boy King Arland spread terror, spread death, and the Dryden plotted. But Arland's spies were too clever. She was discovered, and her last battle was here.
And you, demon? How did you come to take her?
When the Avernus deserted her, the Dryden would not die. Fierce pride, lovely, delicious terror. This one came to her. She would live, in a fashion. And so she does. For this one is honest.
Do you have any proof of this? Any proof of her good deeds and bad?
Poor ilk of this body. This one has nothing. Only words lost in the wind. Our business is at an end.
Let's slay the demons.
What? This one will grind your bones in my teeth.
You've done it, Warden. Soldier's Peak is safe again. A good thing you took care of that Avernus. A blood mage. In the Wardens. Common folk should never hear of that. Some still distrust Wardens, even in a blight. Crazy buggers. But there was no proof to redeem my family. For so long, I was focused on the past, on answers. But I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again. You know I'm no good in a fight, but I'm a fair trader if I do say so myself. My cousins have been looking for a safe place to store trade goods, and the Peak will do nicely. Whatever the Drydens have to offer are yours, for a sizable discount.
Looks like we're done here. A demonic invasion thwarted, a Warden base safely rescued.
All the discounts we are
We
getting.
do good work.
Morrigan also passed the level. Fair shape. Yeah, she should be a shapeshifter.
Of course.
It's some nice stuff. Probably I cannot use it, yeah, but maybe instead. Totally. Ooh. Come on, man, now you cannot be dying so easily anymore. All the good stuff. Alright, looks like we're done here. Which means, I guess, we will...
What do you need?
If he still has something?
Once my family comes, I might have some merchandise you could buy.
Oh yeah, I think that will be it for today.
As you say.
That was some good progress. Go back to the camp and yeah. And continue maybe tomorrow. Just saying maybe because it's not that sure with my streams.
As you say.
Party camp. Okay. And my keyboard stopped working. By the way, when you hear this Windows sound, it means that my keyboard is disconnecting itself. It's in a really bad state. The cable, it is, as you can hear. Come on. So it's disconnecting whenever I press anything. Just try disconnecting. For a couple of seconds. It will not. We have to do it manually. Alright, so thanks for everyone for watching. That's pretty fun. Wait. Oh, okay. Everything good. Yeah, see you maybe tomorrow. Good night.